Hey, what's going on? Daniel here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I want to share with you the framework, your framework to earning $5,000 per month online. Now, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know I make content like this to help you get away from your rat race, to free yourself from all of the financial stress that you have right now. And if you don't know me, my name is Daniel. I've been a digital nomad for almost 2 years, and I've been traveling full-time the last 1 year alone. I've lived in 4 countries and 6 different cities, and I've been able to do this not because I have a 9-to-5 job, but because I've been able to free myself of that 9-to-5 job, and I've been able to earn money online without having to worry about where my next paycheck is coming from. So I want to share with you my pathway, the framework, exact framework that I use to go from working a 9-to-5, 9-to-9 sales job to now being able to travel the world, spend time with my family, which I love so much, spend time with my family and my loved ones without having to worry about getting 2 weeks from my boss or giving my notice or anything of that nature. So stick around with me here because this is going to be very helpful to you. Now, it's going to require you to do some work, but I bet you it is going to work. Now, I say this because $5,000 a month is pretty much the number that you need in order to feel fulfilled at something that you do. For example, in my sales job, when I used to work a sales job, I made anywhere from $9,000 to $12,000 a month. But it was the unhappiest and the most sad I've ever been in my life. I was so depressed, I was anxious, and I still didn't know where all of that money went because I was just laying in my bank account and the money's gone. I was paying so much bills, I was spending so much money because the only time I was able to get away from my work was on Sundays. And what did I do on Sundays? I would just go out and spend money lavishly because that was the only way that I could plug some of the holes that I had in my life at the time. So the $5,000 you make from your own business, from doing something you love, is quite literally worth more than $10,000 a month from a job that you hate. And I'm saying that from absolute experience. So you might be wondering, okay, what exactly am I talking about? What do I do? And I'll tell you. I've been a digital marketing strategist for well over 4 years. And in that time, of course, I've had multiple full-time jobs. But when I got away from my job, I would go home and still work on client projects. Of course, these were like very tiny budget clients. They paid me probably $1,000 a month, but that was something that I really enjoyed doing. And just running ads, helping clients generate leads and sales in their business was something that really gave me a lot of joy. And I proceeded on that path up until the January of 2021 after COVID, when I finally had enough and I quit my job and I went all in on that thing that I wanted to do, which is to run my own freelance business. So there are 3 things that I need you to think about right now. 1, what is that skill that you can acquire that can add value to other people? What is that thing that you can really enjoy doing? And what is that skill that can give you the flexibility of time? And there's a lot of demand for it. Now, there are not so many skills out there that gives you all 3 flexibility, but I'll give you some examples here. For example, I am doing digital marketing. I'm a digital marketing strategist. I know friends who are copywriters, and I know friends who are social media marketers. Now, these are the 3 things that I recommend that you start with, at least to get your foot in the door. Things like learning web development might not come naturally to so many people because I've tried that in the past, but these 3 things, digital marketing, copywriting, social media, these are things that you either already have the skill or you can pick up the skill quite easily. So the first thing you need to do is to look at places where you can acquire the skill if you don't already have them. Now, I've been running Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google Ads for well over 4 years, and I have a lot of skill right now that I can pretty much quite literally take on any kind of project in that space. Now, if you want to learn something like that, there's so many resources you can use. One is here on YouTube. As long as you are willing to do the work, if you spend so much time on YouTube, if you spend a lot of time on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you will find some resources out there that's going to teach you. And I'm already thinking about ways through which I can impact other people, teach this skill to other people as well, the skill of digital marketing, because honestly, I feel like it's the easiest way to get into the freelance business because 1, results are so easy to deliver. Once you're not going after like e-commerce and all these complicated sales funnel processes and things of that nature, you just have to promise your client something easy, something as easy as lead generation. Set up the funnel, make sure you have the right creatives and copy pairing, and just make sure you are targeting the right people. Now, if you're interested in learning more about digital marketing, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google Ads, just go to the comments down below and leave a comment right there, or you can sign up to my waitlist, which I have in the description, and I will notify you if I have something like that coming up. And another skill that I've seen a lot of people crush it at right now is copywriting. Now, you might be thinking copywriting is this high level skill that not so many people can do. But believe you me, I've seen a lot of people go from complete novice to crushing it and getting clients with digital copywriting. Now, all you have to do, again, it requires some training. That's why I said at the beginning of this video that you need to do some work. You need to train yourself, have the right mentor and the right attitude. And if you're going into this, you need to understand that if you appeal to so many people, you will be appealing to no one. If you're doing email copywriting, sales funnel copywriting, blog posts, or any of these things, you can literally make money doing any of these things, but you need to follow the right person who knows exactly what they're doing. And I'll leave again a link in the description. I have a few resources that I want to share with you, but it's not public right now. Go sign up to the wait list down in the description and I will keep you informed. Now let's go to the third and final one, which is social media. Everybody is on social media these days. If you find yourself using social media more than everybody else, so maybe you can generate some good results. You've seen some good results in the past, maybe on your personal accounts. Imagine how many more people need the same skill. Social media is one of the biggest leverages right now, not for just personal brand, but also for businesses. And it will be more than willing to pay you for it. Now, another thing in the aspect of social media that I see a lot of people crushing right now is user-generated content. And if you're watching this right now, you have some personality. Brands are now looking for individuals like you and I to help them showcase their products, help them talk about their brands. Because right now, the space of advertising that I'm in, it is so hard to get creatives to convert. If you throw up an ad and you think people are just going to buy whatever you're trying to sell, you will be in for a long ride. So right now, we need real people to showcase products to other people, because people love to buy from people. They love to do business with people. So user-generated content is something that you should look into. Now, after acquiring all of this skill, how do you acquire your first customer? How do you get your first paying client? And one thing I would recommend you do is to sign up on a freelance website like Upwork. Now, you might be thinking Upwork is not working, doesn't work for anybody. Well, for the last 9 months, my business has literally tripled itself by just being active on Upwork. That is where I get some of my best paying clients right now. And if you use a platform like Upwork rather than using Fiverr, you realize that the kind of companies or individuals that are willing to give you work are not like all these bottom of the barrels people who want to pay you $5, $10. Just a few weeks ago, I landed a client on Upwork who pays me about $3,000 a month. Now, if you're thinking, well, how do you get started with Upwork? I have a training called Upwork 101, the same ways that I've used to triple my business in the last 1 year alone. All of the tricks, the strategies, all of the top advice that I can give you, I've compiled into this training. And I'll leave an email on the screen right now that some of my early beta testers sent me. Anna, she says that, Daniel, I got my first client in Upwork and I earned $2,000. Thank you for your help. Now, these are the types of income that you can expect to earn on Upwork if you do the right things. Now, I can make another video on how to prospect on Upwork. In fact, I've made some videos in the past. You can go watch them, but this is something I really need you to do. Now, other than that, the next thing you want to do is to start networking with people. I've got clients through referrals alone. I've got clients by being present on social media. I've gotten clients through several means that are not even related to freelancing websites alone. So you need to network with people. You need to make yourself present. You need to, make yourself seen. Talk about what you do, and you'll be surprised what can happen in just a couple of months. And again, like I said, all of this is not something that you can do overnight. You're not going to make $5,000 overnight. But if you're in a situation that you don't like right now, think about yourself 7, 8, 9 months, 1 year from now. Where do you want to be? And you can only be there if you start doing the work right now. Again, I'll leave a link down below if you want to get inside access to all of those resources that I talked about, because I just realized that I don't want to make the link public because people don't make use of it. They don't make use of it if something is free. And of course, this is still free, but I need you to show interest, to tell me that you really want this. The link is going to be down in the description. And if this video has helped you in any way, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section down below. Again, my name is Daniel, and I will see you in the next video. Go crawl.